Nigeria. Let me very respectfully and with deep humility recognize our leader, the white great shark. Sincerely recognize Ada, party chairman, and all NWC members, and especially recognize our leader, Senator Rabiu Kwankwasia. It is many brothers and sisters you all duly recognize. It is with this sense of humility, profound gratitude that I accept this exceptional role of being the presidential candidate of our great party. Especially at this difficult time, I will make a bit of a long statement to show that we are here. I wish to stand assert unequivocally that a new Nigeria is possible. The conviction that united us, it must serve as our compass as we move on this challenging road. To sustain us in our trials, in our difficult movements. Today, our nation finds itself at a crucial junction, enveloped by uncertainty. Families are anxious about their safety. Parents are concerned about their children's future, and the talented youth of our nation are worried about their country. Businesses are struggling, communities are suffering, alarming number of citizens have lost faith in the very concept of governance. Yet I stand before you filled with optimism and strong faith in the resilience of our people, and our family believe that a new Nigeria is possible. For that new Nigeria to be realized, the number one thing we need is unity. It is the foundation on which nations are built. Nigeria cannot advance while fragmented by ethnic, religious, regional, narrow-political divides. It is impossible. We must now decide to build bridges where people erect walls. We must replace mistrust with confidence, division with understanding, and resentment with a collective purpose. A united Nigeria is indispensable, and that is the foundation on which we must grow. Number two is insecurity. If you follow the records today, in the year 2022, Nigeria was number 8 on the most impacted terrorist country in the world. By 2024, we are number 6.
Shut down.
By 2026, we are now number 4.
Didn't at work.
So it's worsening every day. This is a country, and Nigeria is a country that few years ago was reputed as one of the biggest contributors to peacekeeping globally, where our men have fought in different and have helped to keep peace, helped to restore order in many countries, from Rwanda to Cambodia to Yugoslavia, Mali, Liberia, and we've done all this. And our army and military are recognized as one of the best. That even at the time the entire UN keeping force. Today, our story is a sad story of where insecurity has taken over. We must address insecurity and resolve that with urgency. For no nation can thrive when citizens can no longer sleep with their eyes closed, farmers can no longer go to farm, and nobody is safe. We must take that decisively. And I'll end it by saying that we have people in this party that can help us. I believe that we have somebody who have been Minister of Defense.
Yes, sir.
Who have been everything that will make it work. And I will conclude by mentioning this again on our strategy. Number 3 is healthcare. Nations are measured by healthcare. Today, Nigerian life expectancy is 54 years, the lowest in the world. And we are number 157 in health among the countries that are measured. Our primary health care is in tatters. And that is the foundation of health care. Only 10 or 20% of our 30,000 primary health care centers are working. That is unacceptable. Our health insurance scheme is below 10% when compared with comparable countries like Indonesia, that is over 90%. That cannot continue. And it is not time to lament about what we're going through, but what we are going to do. Our budget today is health budget today is one of the least. Let me assure you that NDC government, and I use the word NDC government because it will be a government that the party will be spring.
Yes, sir.
That NDC government in 4 years, we will ensure that our insurance that is below 10% today, health insurance, is at least double to over 20%. We will ensure that in 4 years, we must have a functional, well-manned primary health care in 8,809 wards of this country. We will ensure that by the time we have 4 years, 50% of our 30,000 primary health care centers will be functional and properly manned to serve our people.
We believe you. We believe you.
We will ensure that in 4 years, the budget of our health care will be 10% of our GDP as against below 5% today. Because we need it. And I want you to know everything we are promising you. Because who deliver? I was the governor. Everything I promised, I delivered it.
Capacity.
And it will not be
Capacity.
So we must do that. We must ensure that our people are healthy. Because it's important to us. We can no longer continue the way we are going. Our education. The number 3 thing is education. Our education today is among the worst globally. And of course, we have over 20 million children out of school. Education is number 1 driver of growth. And I'm happy that all the leaders of this party believe in the importance of education. We will invest in education. We will train our human capital to drive the process by investing heavily. We will ensure that out-of-school children are reduced drastically, and it will be measurable and people will see it. Because we will ensure that every child will have opportunity of going to school, having basic education. Our budget and investment will be doubled, and donor agency support will be verifiably accounted for. It's not what it is today. We will do that. The next thing we are going to do is hunger and agriculture. We will mix the two of them. When this government came into being in 2023, Nigeria is 109 in 150 countries measured in hunger ranking. Today, we are 115 in 2025, classifying us as one of the hungriest countries of the world. And as you know, last year, I said every day, Ukraine that is at war, that's Nigeria grain to feed themselves. They are at war. And they gave us grain. That cannot continue. Nigeria cannot be in list of hungriest country of the world. Because we have vast uncultivated land. Yes. We should not be part of it. The World Food Organization has just said that 35 million Nigerians are at risk of hunger this year. That shouldn't be. Nigeria is blessed. We have vast land. We shouldn't be. And whenever I say, people will say, oh, maybe it's not possible. And I can tell you it's very, very possible. We can feed ourselves, become a net exporter of food in this country. And I'll give you an illustration using what is happening all over the world. The greatest and most consumed food in this country today is rice. Angari. Nigeria cannot effectively produce 6 million tons of milled rice for the vast land that we have. And I do the entire comparison to show you why we should produce more, but because we are not a producing nation, because we are not engaged in production. No. The greatest rice producer in the world today is India. India came from importation to being number one. Today, India produces about 200 million tons of milled rice. I'm verified. Capacity.